Hey there, gaming comrades, welcome back to Veteran Game. Today, we're diving deep into the ocean of a game that made waves in the gaming world, Subnautica. Strap on your oxygen tanks as we explore the development of this underwater survival game by Unknown Worlds Entertainment and how its immersive, fear-inducing depths, combined with a tantalizing storyline, led to its unexpected success. The year was 2014, and gamers were still caught in the rising tide of the survival game genre. From forests to deserts, players were carving out their existence against all odds. But then along came Subnautica, a game daring enough to venture where few had gone before, the underwater abyss. And oh boy, did it pay off! From the get-go, Subnautica was determined to leave you breathless, literally. After crash landing on an alien ocean world, the only direction for players was down, deep into the big blue unknown. But this wasn't just about surviving. Subnautica was a masterstroke in creating a mood. It carefully balanced the allure of the unexplored with the primal fear of the ocean's depth, a combination that created an unforgettable gaming experience. Subnautica's underwater world wasn't just a setting, it was a living, breathing character. The flora and fauna ranged from mesmerizing to terrifying, making every dive an exercise in tension. With only the hum of your oxygen tank and the distant calls of unseen leviathans, the game captured the terrifying majesty of the deep sea, making players feel like they were constantly on the knife edge between wonder and dread. But what good is a stunning setting without a compelling reason to explore it? This is where Subnautica's story shined. Without cutscenes or dialogue, it used environmental storytelling to leave a breadcrumb trail of intrigue that kept players hooked. From mysteriously abandoned seapods to an ominous alien quarantine, Subnautica always had a way of reeling you further into its enigmatic plot. It wasn't just about staying alive. It was about unraveling the mysteries that lay beneath the surface. What really set Subnautica apart, however, was its commitment to nonviolence. Unlike many other survival games, where combat is a core mechanic, Subnautica put a creative spin on the genre by opting for pacifism. The real threat here wasn't hostile creatures, but the ocean itself, its depths, its limited resources, its isolated and unforgiving nature. This lack of combat made every other aspect of the game, from resource management to exploration, feel even more crucial. A good game is more than the sum of its parts, though, and Subnautica was no exception. It had beautiful graphics and sound design that made you feel like you were actually submerged, gameplay mechanics that constantly pushed you to explore further, and a narrative that left you desperate to uncover more. It was a perfect storm of game design, turning an innovative concept into a captivating reality. Interestingly, the success of Subnautica wasn't a foregone conclusion. Initially, it seemed like a risky venture, a survival game with no combat, set almost entirely underwater. Not to mention, the development process was not always smooth sailing. The team had to navigate through the challenging waters of game development, dealing with things like limited resources, numerous bugs, and a release schedule that seemed to be a moving target. However, through their early access model, the team managed to weather the storm. They used community feedback to improve and evolve the game, tweaking mechanics and squashing bugs along the way. This open dialogue with players not only improved Subnautica but also fostered a community that was deeply invested in the game's success. When the full version was released in 2018, it was met with overwhelming praise, both from critics and players alike. Subnautica's success is a lesson in daring to dive into uncharted waters. By boldly exploring new depths in the survival genre, it created a game that was both familiar and wholly unique. It showed us that the key to a memorable gaming experience isn't always flashy combat or high-stakes drama. Sometimes, it's about capturing the sheer wonder of discovery and the thrill of surviving in a world that's equal parts beautiful and terrifying. So, there you have it, fellow gamers. Subnautica, an underwater epic that turned the tides of the survival game genre, made us fear the deep dark ocean, and still managed to leave us in awe of its beauty. It serves as a testament to the power of innovative game design, captivating storytelling, and the immersive quality of truly atmospheric world building. As we end today's deep dive into the ocean of Subnautica, remember, when life gets too dry, it's okay to dive into the unknown. After all, there might just be a breathtaking alien world waiting to be discovered. Till next time, keep your oxygen tanks full and your flippers ready, my fellow ocean explorers.